Yeah!
Love you, big guy.
Well, good evening, everyone. On behalf of Dan and Marie, I'd like to welcome you and thank you for traveling from near and far to witness the celebration of the love between these two. One final reminder, please silence your cell phones. Thank you. And for those of you who don't know, I'm David. I'm Dan's most favorite friend. We met within the first few weeks of college, and by the end of that year, he had successfully convinced me to join Fredonia's most elite all-male collegiate a cappella group. The rest is history. So a few years ago, we were meeting up to celebrate the marriage of a few of our other dear friends when Dan announced he would be bringing his new girlfriend along. Now, looking out for my best friend's interests, I had extremely high hopes for this new person. Luckily, within the first 5 minutes of meeting Marie, I knew that she was absolutely incredible. My partner and I exchanged silent praises in the back of the car, a couple of thumbs up, as we listened to these two talk about their lives together in New York City. It was probably shortly after that car ride that I pulled Dan aside and said, "Do not mess this up." Thankfully, here we are today, all standing here witnessing the love and the happiness between these two. Now, spending the rest of your life with someone is a huge decision, but when the love you share with someone is as strong as the love between the two of you, there's no decision to be made. Just a daily celebration of having found your soulmate. Now, I'd like to share a passage that has always resonated within me, and I hope you'll all remember these words on darker days. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. Now, Dan and Marie not only share a deep love for each other, but for the family and friends that are all gathered here today. They see their friends as chosen family, and the strength in lasting relationships is important to them. In that spirit, our first reading today will be done by Marie's childhood friend, Kelly Yates.
May your marriage bring you all the exquisite excitements a marriage should bring, and may life grant you patience, tolerance, and understanding. May you always need one another, not so much to fill your emptiness, as to help you know your fullness. May you need one another, but not out of weakness. May May you want one another, but not out of lack. May you entice one another, but not compel one another. May you succeed in all important ways with one another and not fail in little graces. May you look for things to praise, often say I love you, and take no notice of small faults. May you have happiness, and may you find it in making one another happy. May you have love, and may you find it in loving one another.
All of those conversations that were held in the car, or over a meal, or during long walks, all those conversations that began with, when we're married, and continued with, I will, and you will, and we will, all those late night talks that included someday, and somehow, and maybe, and all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things, and more, are the real process of a wedding. The symbolic vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things that we've promised and hoped and dreamed? Well, I meant it all, every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another. Acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dance partner, even teacher, for you have learned much from one another these past few years. Shortly, you shall say a few words that will take you across the threshold of life, and things between you will never quite be the same. For after today, you shall say to the world, this is my husband, this is my wife.
All right. Thank you guys. That was something really special, and I don't think anyone here will ever forget that moment. So let's get married now. Yeah? Marie, do you have any words that you'd like to say to Dan today?
Yes, I do.
You guys planned that.
Dan, when I was a little girl, I always wondered, what would my future husband be doing at that very moment? I wondered, what was he learning? What was he feeling? And what was he seeing? I know now that he was learning how to be a strong, sensitive, and caring person. I know now that he was feeling with all his heart. And I know now that he was seeing the world with creativity and honesty. That is what makes me fall in love with you more and more every day. These things are not only there for me when things are perfect, they're there for me when things get tough. You open my eyes to what a relationship needs to grow and thrive. You give me strength and confidence to keep being the independent person that I am, while also knowing I could not do life without you. The love you have shown me is beyond anything my childhood self could have dreamt of. It is heartwarming, genuine, and honest. I promise to love you every day of my life. I promise to be your rock and your sounding voice, and I promise to be right by your side for every memory. I cannot wait to start this new journey together, husband and wife. I love you for always. Good night.
Oh, my turn.
Dan, do you have any words you'd like to share with me
Oh.
today?
Yes. Marie, my beautiful bride, and you look beautiful. There was a day years ago when I told you for the first time I had imagined our wedding. Do you remember? Yeah. When I told you, I could tell you were very touched. And you did a great job of hiding that you were also a little freaked out. I told you I'd thought about things like, where would we have it? What song will we choose for our first dance? What kind of dress will you wear? Well, we're here. We made it. Everyone in this room will agree that you have an incredible spark. It's kindness, it's warmth, it's happiness. It draws people in. It's something. It's why any chance I get, I pawn you off on my clients and my bosses. I'm probably guilty of pawning you off on my family and friends too. All of you. And it works every time. And I'm sure it's why I've been given the same 4 words of advice from everyone here, too. Don't screw it up. But these qualities, this spark, is also incredibly inspiring. Having you in my life makes me better. If only to set an example of how to be a better friend, a better son, a better man. So today, the promise or vow that I make to you is simple. Marie, I will strive to be as loving, kind, selfless, and supportive as you've been to me and to everyone in this room for the rest of our lives.
Can you guys please join hands? Now look at one another and remember this moment in time. Dan, would you please repeat after me? Marie, I take you as you are.
Marie, I take you as you are.
Loving who you are now and who you are yet to become.
Loving who you are now and who you are yet to become.
I promise from this day forward
I promise from this day forward
to be grateful for our love and our life.
to be grateful for our love and our life.
To be generous with my time, my energy, and my affection.
To be generous with my time, energy, and my affection.
To be patient with you and myself.
To be patient with you and myself.
To fill our life with adventure and our home with laughter.
To fill our life with adventure and our home with laughter.
To encourage you to grow as an individual and inspire you to do so.
To encourage you to grow as an individual and inspire you to do so.
To love you completely.
to love you completely.
These things I pledge before you, our friends, and our family.
These things I pledge before you, our friends, and our family.
Now, Marie, please repeat after me.
It's hard.
Dan, I take you as you are,
Dan, I take you as you are,
loving who you are now and who you are yet to become.
loving who you are now and who you are yet to become.
I promise from this day forward
I promise from this day forward
to be grateful for our love and our life,
to be grateful for our love and our life,
to be generous with my time, my energy, and my affection,
to be generous with my time, my energy, and affection,
to be patient with you and with myself,
to be patient with you and with myself,
to fill our life with adventure and our home with laughter,
to fill our life with adventure and our home with laughter,
to encourage you to grow as an individual and inspire you to do so,
to
encourage
to
you
encourage you to grow as an individual and inspire you to do so,
to love you completely.
to love you completely.
These things I pledge before you, our friends, and our family.
These things I pledge before you, our friends, and our family.
All right. Take these rings, guys.
Should I put
Your
them
wedding
on?
ring is a promise to one another. The ring is an unbroken, never-ending circle. It's a symbol of committed, unending love. Dan, if you could place the ring on Marie's finger. Do you, Dan, take Marie to be your lawfully wedded wife and best friend in front of these witnesses and promise to stay by her side through sickness and health, joy and sorrow, so long as you both shall live?
I will.
Marie, would you please place the ring on Dan's finger?
Oh, it's not going to work.
Do you, Marie, take Dan to be your lawfully wedded husband and best friend in front of these witnesses and promise to stay by his side through sickness and health, joy and sorrow, so long as you both shall live?
I will.
You can go hold hands. Dan and Marie, today you chose each other before your family and friends to begin your life together. For all the tomorrows that follow, you will choose each other over and over again, forever and always. Let your love and friendship guide you as you learn and grow together. Through your partnership, triumph over the challenges in your path. Through the comfort of loving arms, may you always find a safe place to call home. Now, by the power of your love and commitment to each other, and by the power vested in me and the state of New York, and from ordainme.com, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride. Hang on, hold on. I now present the married couple, Marie and Dan.